In a rare moment of compassion inside the courtroom, Judge Simpson meets a man who turned his life around. Once battling addiction, now celebrating nearly a year of sobriety, this is not just another hearing, it's a story of redemption and hope.
Court calls the case of the People versus Jason Holdaway.
Good morning. This is Holdaway. State your name for the record, sir.
Jason Holdaway.
The case begins with quiet respect. The defense explains how Jason Holdaway entered treatment over a year ago, and since then, everything has changed. His dedication, his honesty, and his progress have impressed everyone involved in the case.
All right, there's his camera. Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, so take time, step 4, section 6. We do ask that you adopt the recommendation. This incident that happened, I believe, over a year ago. Immediately after Mr. Holdaway did enroll in inpatient treatment at John Farm, he did complete that program. He has been, I believe, sober for...
When the judge asks if he has anything to say, Jason simply mentions his upcoming 1-year sobriety anniversary. But that small statement carries the weight of a lifetime, a reminder of how far he's come from his darkest days.
There 10 months is coming up or 12 months? Mr. Holdaway would have to clarify. I apologize. But he's really taken some steps to change the circumstances in his life. He's been a pleasure to work with. So again, we do ask that you adopt the recommendation.
All right. Mr. Holdaway, anything you want to tell the court before I impose sentence? You're muted, sir.
The judge pauses, acknowledging the struggle behind that success. He remembers the man who once stood before him, tired, broken, and lost. Now, Jason looks stronger, healthier, and full of life. A true transformation right before the court.
Nope, not yet. There you go.
All right. I was just going to say I'll be a 1-year sobriety on December 4th. So,
congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Otherwise, no, nothing else, Your Honor.
You know, that's you kind of just sort of slough that off saying when your sobriety happens, but I'm going to tell you 2 things. One is the thought of you getting there after being a .31 is an amazing task and takes a lot of effort and something you should be real proud of, sir.
The judge even smiles as Jason admits he's gained 40 pounds since quitting drinking, a small but powerful sign of healing. The courtroom fills with warmth, pride, and genuine encouragement, something rare to see in a setting usually filled with tension.
And the other thing is, I remember people when they show up before me, and I don't know if you have any pictures of yourself when you first showed up, but if you took a picture of yourself when you first showed up and in looking at you now, you look so much better. Just
I've heard
physically better.
40 pounds on since I quit drinking.
There you go. All right. So a lot of good things happen.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Then comes the sentence, not as punishment, but as structure. 1 year of probation, fines, and regular check-ins. No alcohol, no drugs, continued therapy, and proof of community involvement. A system designed not to break him, but to...
The court does acknowledge this is not a serious misdemeanor as defined by statute. However, it does believe that there are reasonable grounds to depart from the presumption of a non-probationary sentence. Particularly, the alcohol screening and assessment identifies the benefit of outpatient substance abuse treatment and abstinence from all intoxicants. Therefore, the court will follow the recommendation of probation for a probationary sentence with the stated rehabilitative goals to promote change, prevent recidivism, and to monitor compliance of recommended treatment. It's therefore the sentence of the court. I will place you on probation for a 12-month period. You are to pay $855 fines and court costs, $100 prosecution recovery costs, $100 police agency recovery costs, $360 probation oversight fees. When can that be paid, sir?
Can I have a 90-day plan on that?
90 days?
Please.
All right, here's what I'll do. Payment plan as arranged by probation over a period of 90 days.
Before closing the case, the judge congratulates Jason once again. Take care of yourself, he says, words that sound less like authority and more like guidance. In that moment, it's not just a courtroom, it's a place of redemption.
Thank you.
There's to be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You're to complete outpatient treatment with Home of New Vision, including all aftercare, recommended aftercare, with status reports to probation. You're to provide proof of victim's impact panel attendance to probation. I'll continue to SoberLink for an additional 30 days in lieu of 2 days in jail. I'll order 93 days in jail, credit 3. The balance is suspended. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir. Have a good afternoon.
And again, congratulations to you. Upcoming.
Thank you.
All right. Take care of yourself.
From addiction to accountability, Jason's story proves that real change begins with one brave decision to try again.